Another episode of the official DOIJ podcast. Today I am joined by our lovely head moderator, 2K.
Hello.
Sorry if our audio is a little off than normal, as I have a bit of a different setup, kinda, sorta, in a different room with on different furniture, so that might affect audio, whether it be in whatever manner. So, I do apologize if the audio is off. Please do let me know, as I have 2 more podcasts to do from this setup. Yeah. So, first time I heard about this was, when was this? A Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't remember. And it was sometime earlier this week. I was with my uncle, and he listened to some kind of public radio station. I can't remember the name of it. And they were talking about this woman that had swam the English Channel, I think for quite a while. So I found the official article on BBC, which I will read out to you all in a minute. And there's a reason that it is an inspiring story, and hopefully you will know that. Hopefully you will be able to figure that out as I'm reading it. If not, I will tell you why it is inspiring, at least me anyway, at the end. So let me just pause this here. Sorry. Few more minutes as my computer decided to throw me into the wrong Discord text chat. Alright, so how are you, 2K?
Good.
Good, glad to hear it. Right, there we go. So, that is like that. Let me find the right page. Alright, let me go ahead and read. So again, this is from the BBC.com. Well, it's BBC.com, not the BBC.com. But still, BBC.com. So, you find this in the UK news. As the channel, I believe it's the English channel, is is in the UK, I believe. I don't know. I'm not that good at geography. But
Is that?
So what?
Stephanie wants to join if that's okay with you.
Yeah. Then bring her in and see if you can rolls. Hey, poet, are you still a potato? Or you're offering potatoes? I forget which. I do apologize. So is she in the waiting room? See. Sorry, my computer is being a little slow at this point in time. Let me... Oh. Actually, let me see if I can... Hey, can you talk, Stephanie?
Uh-huh.
Alright, hello, Stephanie. Welcome.
Hello.
For those of you who do not know, Stephanie used to be a co-host, Hello Clarkson Gamer. What's this game called? This game is called FF. Game does not matter. Sorry, what?
Stuff of this stuff like...
Looks like she, you know what? She's in the podcast waiting room. Don't drag her in, because we're gonna... You know what?
Hopefully we get a lot of people. I put it in Xbox main, interview server, DOIJ gaming server.
see, hopefully. But you know what? She told me that she has ready to come back. Hopefully she's not watching this right now, otherwise this kind of defeats the purpose. But she has said she's ready to come back, so she's coming back as a ghost. So yeah. Hello, Stephanie. Wait, how are you? Okay, how is she? Is someone server? Are you server muting yourself?
No.
Come on, like I know I didn't server mute you twice. I didn't server mute you once, so come on.
It's okay. No.
Stop server muting. Stop server muting, Stephanie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, so the title of this, which again you can find on bbc.com/news/UK, England, Kent, or you can just go to bbc.com /news and go to the UK section and go to the Kent section, or you can do what I did and just type up in the search bar woman swims channel. So, and the beard there. So, the title of it is Sarah Thomas, woman first to swim channel 4 times non-stop. A woman who was treated for breast cancer a year ago has become the first person to swim across the English Channel 4 times non-stop. Sarah Thomas, who was 37, began the epic challenge in the early hours of Sunday and finished after more than 54 hours. Ms. Thomas, who completed her treatment in 2018, dedicated her swim to all the survivors out there. The swim was due to be about 80 miles, but because of strong tides, Ms. Thomas ended up swimming closer to 130 miles. Ms. Thomas, who is from Colorado, which is in the United States, completed the final leg on Tuesday at about 6:30 p.m. BST, which would be about 5:30 p.m. EST. No, sorry, 1:30 p.m. EST. Sorry. So 6:30 p.m. BST is 1:30 p.m. EST. Sorry, I was thinking of taking, because it's a 5-hour difference. So apologies for misspeaking. I was trying to do math in a very bad way. I think things through. So, speaking to the BBC after she came ashore at Dover, the open water ultra marathon swimmer said, "I just can't believe we did it. I'm really just pretty numb. There was a lot of people on the beach to meet me and wish me well, and it was really nice of them, but I feel just mostly stunned." After the swim, Ms. Thomas enjoyed a packet of sweets on the beach, but admitted she felt a bit sick. She said she planned to sleep for the rest of the day, adding, "I'm pretty tired right now." Swimmer Lewis Pugh, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing that name, said in a tweet, "Just when we think we've reached the limit of human endurance, someone shatters the records." And here's the tweet right here. That was a quote from that, the tweet. Here's the actual tweet, again from Lewis Pugh, or Pug, or Pa. I really don't know, I do apologize, I'm butchering that, I can guarantee you I am. And in his tweet he said, "Extraordinary, amazing, superhuman. Just when we think we've reached the limit of human endurance, someone shatters the records. Huge congratulations to Sarah Thomas on swimming the English Channel 4 times continuously." Miss Thomas's mother, Becky Baxter, told BBC Radio 4, "I've been on a lot of her trips. This was by far the scariest." She said her daughter was a freak of nature, but did have a lot of trouble with stomachache on this trip. Last year, Miss Thomas had treatment for breast cancer, and her support team said she used the swimming as her means of coping with the treatment. Elaine Halley, a member of Miss Thomas's support team, said the swimmer had returned to her accommodation near Folkestone with her family to sleep and recuperate. She described her friend's achievement as unfathomable, superhuman, just extraordinary. She has pushed out the boundaries of the sport of marathon swimming, she added. What inspired the marathon swim? Experienced swimmer Miss Thomas completed her first open water event in 2007. She first swam across the channel in 2012 and then again in 2016. But that clearly wasn't far enough. Speaking to filmmaker John Washer, she said, "As I was doing 20-mile swims, it occurred to me that I could do more, and I wanted to see what that more was." In August 2017, she swam 104.6 miles in Lake Champlain on the U.S.-Canada border, but was later diagnosed with cancer. Ms. Thomas completed treatment for breast cancer in summer of 2018 and dedicated her record-breaking channel swim to other survivors. And it looks like it wasn't just a straight across. It looks like it wasn't just a straight across swim because on this article it shows her path, and so it wasn't just straight across. It was quite a bit of quite a bit of curves, I guess, if you want to say that. But they're pretty much she got to the same point, about the same point. So, and the article continues. How far did she swim? Miss Thomas swam from England to France and back twice in just over 54 hours. It should have been a total distance of 80 miles, but the tidal pulls in the channel increased the distance by more than 60%, meaning she ended up swimming nearly 130 miles. Only 4 swimmers have previously crossed the channel 3 times without stopping. Before Miss Thomas, no one had ever completed a 4th leg. Author and broadcaster Charlie Connolly has described her treatment as one of the greatest feats of mental and physical endurance in human history, while official observer Kevin Murphy said she had tested the limits of endurance. What were the challenges? Miss Thomas said dealing with the current was extremely tough as it was constantly pushing her off course, and she was stung by a jellyfish. But the worst thing was dealing with the salt water. It really hurts your throat, your mouth, and your tongue, she said. Miss Thomas also added, every length had something that was really hard about it. Coming back from France the last time was definitely hard. It took forever and the current pushed me all over. I got stung in the face by jellyfish. The water wasn't as cold as I thought it might be, but it was still chilly. She also abided by the Channel Swimming and Piloting Federation rules when completing the crossing. So it was only permitted to wear a cap, goggles, and a swimsuit. How did she eat and drink and stay awake? For nutrition, Miss Thomas relied on a protein recovery drink mixed with electrolytes and a little bit of caffeine to help offset sleepiness. Her mother said it is tied to a rope and we get her attention every 30 minutes and throw it to her. She celebrated entering the record books and making dry land with champagne and chocolate. That's awesome, and there that is. If you can't figure out why that's inspiring, I'll go ahead and just, well, at least in my opinion, why it's inspiring is because not only is there someone swimming the English Channel 4 times non-stop. I mean, for over 2 days. No, not 2 days. I'm sorry. Day and a half, give or take, whatever the math is on that. I'm thinking almost there. But no, wait, 54. Yeah, no, over 2 days. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, it's over 2 days. My bad. My math was right the first time. So 2.5 days. But it's not only just that fact, but the fact that she had just beaten cancer, only a little over a year ago. I mean, and so the fact that she was able to recover that quickly from her cancer, and no matter what stage it was at, and then be able to do that for 2.5 days straight. Now I also I heard somewhere that she was able to rest every now and then for like 10 minutes each time. I think like every time she got to the thing, I think they let her rest for 10 minutes and get back out there. But still, that's so very, very impressive. So I mean that just proves that no matter what you go through, if you set your mind to it, you can do it. So, what are your thoughts, Stephanie? Hello, Stephanie. Hey, okay.
Oh,
Not there. Hey. What are your thoughts?
I've actually never heard of that till now. And again, I don't keep up with the news much.
Well, yeah, same. I only heard about it because I was in the car with my uncle. And just driving. So.
Yeah.
But what do you think of it?
Yeah.
How about you, 2K?
What's up? Just kidding.
Is that 2K there?
He's just, he's dead.
Well, that's why your mics are a little low. So I apologize if you can't hear them. But yes, I just wanted to kind of share that with you all with today's podcast. It's not gonna be a long podcast, so I want everybody to kind of enjoy and relax this weekend. So congratulations, Stephanie, and just
And
take that as an inspiring thing. If you think that you can't do something, just take a moment to read that story. And that just proves no matter what you're going through, if you set your mind to it, you can truly do it. You can do it. You have it within you to do it, no matter what it is. Just as long as it's good, just do it. And I don't mean to quote Nike or whatever. I just realized that I'm quoting whatever company that is. I do apologize. I'm not trying to do that. But just put your mind to it. You can do it. This is hopefully taking that. That's what I want you all to walk away with. Is you got this.
Push the darkest days. Just go with the flow. Well, push the dark days and then just go with the flow.
Exactly. So, that's what we're going to end today's podcast. Thank you all so much for joining us on this lovely evening here where I'm at. Hopefully it is lovely where you all are at, as well as where 2K and Stephanie is at. So, if you haven't done this already, please do go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know next time we go live with the next official DOIJ podcast episode, which we should be going live within the next 12 hours, or 11 hours and 42 minutes, I believe is the correct math on that. So, as if you were listening to this live, not that timing doesn't mean anything, but do subscribe, turn the notification bell if you want to kind of be behind the scenes, kind of give us feedback, or you want to suggest a topic, or even an article, whatever. Then go ahead and join our official DOIJ podcast server on Discord. It should be the first link in the description. So do go ahead and click that below. And yeah, do all that. I will put Stephanie's link back up by end of the day tomorrow. I'm a procrastinator professional. I wish I could get paid for procrastinating because I would be absolutely rich. But I'll try not to procrastinate. I do promise to ask Stephanie. I'll try to get that back up there pretty quickly. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay awesome. Thank you all so much for listening in, and we will catch you next time. Have a great one.